Long ago and far away, in enchanted lands across the seas, lived kings and queens, princes and princesses, good fairies and wicked witches, ferocious giants and gentle dwarfs. Their adventures and stories have been told for hundreds of years. Open the pages and listen to the words, and you too can join the magical world of Once Upon a Time.
Johnny Cake. Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Leo, who lived in a big farmhouse with his mother and father. His mother spent all her days baking, and people would come from far and wide to buy her delicious bread and cakes. One morning, Leo's mother made a very special cake that was called a Johnny cake, and she put it in the oven to bake. "Now you be a good boy and watch that cake while we work in the garden," said Leo's mother. Leo did as he was told and sat patiently by the oven. So Leo's mother and father went out into the garden. His father hoed the potatoes, and his mother picked them up and put them in a huge basket.
"Barber, black sheep, have you any wool?"
Yes, sir, 3 bags.
They sang as they worked because they were happy people, and they were looking forward to eating the delicious cake that was being baked in the oven.
Oh, this is hard work.
But while his mother and father were out working, Leo didn't watch the cake all the time. In fact, he forgot about the cake for a few minutes and started playing with his pet dog.
Here, boy, come here.
Then, all of a sudden, he heard a noise. Little Leo spun round in his chair and saw the oven door was open and Johnny Cake had jumped out. "Come back, Johnny Cake!" shouted Leo. But in a flash, Johnny Cake had rolled right across the kitchen floor and was quickly making its way towards the front door and out of the house. Leo sped to the front door as fast as he could and tried to close it before the cake could escape. But he wasn't quick enough. Johnny Cake had already rolled out of the door and down the path. Leo raced after him, with his little pet dog following behind.
Come back here, Cake!
As he was running, he noticed his mother and father in the garden and shouted out to them, "Johnny Cake has escaped from the oven! Stop him, somebody!" And when his mother and father saw what was happening, they left their work and joined in the chase. So the great cake chase was on. "Come back, Johnny Cake!" they all cried. But Johnny Cake wasn't going to let them catch him. He didn't want to end up in little slices on a plate. "If you don't stop rolling, we won't have anything to eat for our tea!" Leo's father shouted to the cake. But of course, this made Johnny Cake roll faster than ever. And the mischievous cake felt so sure that they wouldn't catch him that it chuckled as it rolled.
"Stop that cake!"
Past all the houses in the village they ran, but Johnny Cake rolled too fast for all of them, and he'd soon rolled so far that he was out of sight. "Let's stop and catch our breath," said Leo's father, and all three agreed that they could run no more. So they gave up the chase and sat down on the village green to rest for a while.
"Oh, I can't go any further.
Oh, I'm burped too. I'm completely out of breath. Oh, what a funny cake."
And still Johnny Cake kept rolling. Soon he came upon 2 men who were digging a well. And when they saw him, one of them said, "Where are you going, Johnny Cake?"
"I'm not going anywhere in particular,"
said Johnny Cake.
"but I'm a match for any man who wants to chase me.
I've already outrun an old man, an old woman, and a little boy.
And he cried out cheekily to the men.
Come on, catch me if you can.
Do you think we let a daft little cake outrun us? Said one of the diggers. And they both threw down their picks and gave chase.
Come on, you can't chase me.
But the chuckling cake rolled on at a tremendous pace. And after the two well diggers had run for about a mile, they were both completely out of breath and had to stop at the nearest inn for a jug of ale.
He's too fast for me. Well. This is thirsty work.
On rolled Johnny Cake, and soon he came across two men who were digging a ditch.
Where are you going, Johnny Cake?
Said the men.
I might be going to the ends of the earth.
Said Johnny Cake.
But if you want to find out, you'll have to catch me first. I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, and two well diggers. Come on, catch me if you can.
So, the ditch diggers took up Johnny Cake's invitation, put down their spades, and gave chase. But Johnny Cake had soon rolled far into the distance, and they'd run so fast and were so exhausted that they knew they'd never catch up with him. So, puffing and panting, they sat down on the nearest tree stump and had a rest.
No, I shall ditch this idea. He's too fast for me.
But Johnny Cake didn't need a rest. On and on he rolled. He felt that he could roll forever.
It's time to turn over to side 2.